What's good, everybody? Just this is informal breaking news. There's a fire going off over at Epcot, so we are going to go through this. I'll be joined by some other people. It's just kind of like hit and happen. Make sure I sound and everything looks okay. But yeah, a massive fire has been spotted in the France Pavilion over on Epcot. So we're going to look at some of the footage, and I'll probably show it again once a few other people get here. Yeah, massive fire spotted. This is from Blog Mickey. And but it's all over. Even Channel 7 was reporting on it. So I was like, Krista, what do you think? She's like, should probably go live to talk about it and see exactly like what is going on. This was some of the footage that just came in. These are people riding the Skyliner. And you see there's the ambulance is on the scene. These are people filing through the back of the Ratatouille ride here on Epcot. Let me know when you're ready backstage. Yeah, just give me a thumbs up. No problem. And we'll bring you back in. So got some people backstage. All right, thumbs up. All is good. Welcome.
Yo, what is going on? Sorry, I was muted. I was trying to figure out how to unmute, but oh my gosh, this just broke out. Jay just put it in the group chat, and I rushed to the computer as fast as I can to go live here. My goodness.
Yeah, I was just explaining. Like, I'm gonna show this.
Any news on anything?
Not yet. But Channel 7 just released a video too, and we're going to show that as well.
Okay.
But you look at that. Jeez. Like you could see it very clearly right there. Now, me and Chris have been on this Skyliner a million times over, and this is the back of France. This is the Ratatouille ride. And it looks like all these people are being evacuated through the back of Epcot. You see the ambulance there, and you can see the flames just. Man,
those are all the people they have to evacuate.
Like there's the pizza place.
That's by the bridge, is it not?
If that's inside of France, that's not where oh my gosh, like the Beauty and the Beast flower garden is. Because that's
could it be one of those like little booths, you know, that they sell food and stuff caught on fire? Is that a possibility? Maybe.
I guess anything's a possibility, but I want to show. Let's see what Channel 7 had to say. I have to switch because you won't be able to hear it. We want to hear what they have to say. There we go.
Do your thing.
Here it is. Breaking structure fire at Disney's Epcot Park. Let's see.
A different language today?
Can you hear it okay?
I hear it.
They're all getting. I'm surprised they're letting the Skyliner. So that the other.
Evacuating.
Holy crap! This is like.
Oh no, there's the fire.
Oh my. Oh, hold on. Where could that be?
I'm saying, like, isn't it by the bridge?
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you cross over.
It's possible. There is that little food station there. There's also like the garden if you come in near where they sell the perfume.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just posting this park hopping.
No problem. I'm wondering, like, hold on. People are texting me like crazy.
Yeah.
Making sure. Actually, I appreciate if you're watching. They were texting me, "Are you there? Are you safe?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine."
Me and Jay thought about going. That's crazy.
That is true. Today was the day we were like, maybe today we go to Epcot, and of course we missed it because I probably would have jumped right in there.
Jay would
Probably
have.
not, but
Jay would have picked me up and ran.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's
Mm.
for sure. Let's we have like some other stuff as well. Let's let me just pull up the entire screen. We're just gonna do this. There we go. But we were just there the other day. This is the Disney Food Blog, their video. Wait, this is.
I just posted it. All right, let me pull up chat and everything. I'm sorry, guys. There's just so much going on right now.
Yeah, no, you're good.
This literally just broke. It's insane. Look at all the people. So that's wait, where's this from?
This is the boardwalk area. Remember, that's the new cake place that just opened.
Right.
When you're on the boardwalk. So
is this how close Epcot is to the.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Well, remember when if you walk down a little ways, you can get to the Skyliner.
That's right.
So yeah, I
hope no one got hurt.
Yeah.
I hope there was no injuries. That's the most important thing. But oh my gosh, Disney's on fire. That's what's happening right now. What does Twitter look like? Hang on, let me go on Twitter really quick.
Yeah, I have like Epcot search pulled up, so let me hit the old refresh and see if there's no structure fire. We saw this video already.
Imagine being on the Skyliner and witnessing this. There's no way they're letting people in. I'm surprised that the Skyliner is even working at this point.
100%. That's why I was like,
they're letting people on?
I can't believe it. Unless they're trying to get people off. But these people just got on because that's from the start.
All right, posted 13 minutes ago. I'm just putting this all in the group chat.
Yeah.
People are posting their perspectives. You could see it from even Hollywood Studios, the parking lot. This is crazy.
What? Epcot Paris fire location.
What happened?
All right, so there's the bridge.
Yeah.
That's the bridge. You walk down. We're over here.
Send me that picture. Is that in the group chat?
No. I just searched. You want me to put in the group chat? This is Ratatouille. So this is a location where people are not. If that's the case,
that looks like a booth, like one of those like.
The booths are up here because that's where we walk.
Okay.
This way.
Okay.
Then you come this way, and there's the garden. They always have a character meet and greet here. There's the booth right here. There's the other booth there.
Okay. I was looking at that. Yeah, I was looking at this from a different perspective.
And there's the bridge. So we walk. This is the walking area. So this is behind the scenes. So something happened behind the scenes.
Okay.
That caught fire. This is the Ratatouille ride. This big thing right here, and this is how you get to the Ratatouille ride. You got to walk all the way back this way. You guys can see my cursor, right? And then
got it. Yeah.
Then you get into the ride this way. So yeah. So it wasn't in. I'm assuming they're gonna shut down half of Epcot.
I mean that big smoke cloud. Yeah. There's gonna be some people complaining, perhaps. I mean, there's children if there are any families there this weekend.
Look at these people are dancing. They have no idea what's going on.
Oh my goodness! Wait, is it still spring break for some people in Florida?
Spring break. It is peak spring break. Yep. So the park was probably packed. These guys probably had a lot to drink. If I'm guessing, and they don't even realize that the park is burning down. Tony for 2 says, "Who's under more fire, Epcot or the Star Wars movie?" I'd still give it to Star Wars. So
subscribe to Drunk 3PO.
Yeah,
just put out a video.
that's for sure. I wish they would like. Here's
the cause of the fire remains
that one
unclear
already.
right now.
Guest report: heavy smoke, possible fire at Epcot.
We may not even find out anything if it's behind the scenes. You really think Disney's going to release something?
It's hard to say. Yeah, something called fired around Epcot's France. I said prance.
Prance.
Oh, you talking about Snow White? Oh, sorry, super chat, man. My bad. Anytime I see SW, I think Star Wars. Sorry.
Snow White.
Jay, are you and Chris is safe? Yeah.
All good. Thank you.
Yeah, we're good. I don't know if you were joking, Eric, but no, we were fine. We actually were scheduled to go today, but we changed our mind at the last minute. That's kind of wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
So these people.
They have no idea. Just
so
hey.
there's a concert going on. And then they're like,
Wow.
what is that over there?
It's probably fireworks.
Wild, man.
I don't know if we're going to hear anything now or today, really. If anything, something might come out tomorrow or Monday, just in time perhaps for our Park Hoppin' Monday stream, maybe. I don't know. Okay, we got cops out here.
If the police are out there, there's going to be a report. So people will know exactly.
Yeah, but that's a Disney police, is it not? Doesn't Disney have their own?
It is true.
Police, security. Could be wrong, but I don't know. What causes a fire that grand?
What did you do, Jay?
Hi, Jonas.
Wasn't me. Shout out that Park Place. Where's your article, man? We're trying to use articles. You're not up to.
That's right. Let me message Alex.
Come on, Jonas. So these are all the servers from the restaurant, and they're all just kind of hanging out. Looks like the fire maybe it was contained. All right, hold on. Here we go. Breaking fire in Epcot. This was 16 minutes ago. France has been evacuated. We're getting reports of a large fire in France at Epcot. We're unsure how the fire started or what the damage consists of. As we learn more, we'll keep you posted. There's the photo.
Wow. Look how close they are.
Yeah.
I know where that is. That's that ice cream place that we can't afford. It's really good, though, but it's expensive. It's like bougie ice cream.
So there's another live stream on Park Hoppin' where Epcot caught fire before.
It did.
But this time it was a fireworks stage. I mean, last time it was a fireworks stage where fireworks shot the fireworks into like where that ship is in the American Pavilion, and a little house on the back like engulfed in flames, and everybody was evacuated. This is the second time in less than a year that something at Epcot has caught fire. Christy, you always look fire. Isn't that nice of you, Tony, for $2?
Thank you.
In a serious stream right now, Krista still gets compliments, of course. Kind of funny. It's got some funny comments in the chat. Again, I hope
I'm trying to see what people are posting.
Jay answered me unmasked question. Wait, what? Oh, they couldn't smell the fire? Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is so anyway, it's the second time.
Okay, we just got some little news here. I'm putting it in the group chat.
All right, let me take
from a really reliable source, I guess you can say, that you might know.
Oh, my friend Drew. Nice guy. I don't know what he does for a living, but he lives at Disney World. He's there like every single day. I have official confirmation from Disney that the fire next to the France Pavilion at Epcot has been safely extinguished and no injuries were reported. Everyone is safe.
That's good to hear, at least, if it's true.
Yeah, man, could you imagine if that thing like started taking off, Like how Epcot would be. That would be insane if there was a massive fire at Epcot.
All right, so we have one little article by the Walt Disney World News. I'll put it in the group chat.
Yeah, our group chat is packed with stuff.
Yes. If you want to pull that up.
Absolutely. Breaking. There we go. Guest report, heavy smoke, possible fire. Yeah. I guess they can't say it was because you got to have like confirmation. Large plumes of smoke. The Pavilion's restaurant was evacuated. A soap commercial. What are you trying to tell me? 7
You gotta
p.m. We received
shower.
reports from inside the park that heavy dark smoke was coming from the area around the France Pavilion at the time of the publication of Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. That's wild, man.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Epcot was the other park that a twister touched down. If you guys want to see a freaking crazy photo, a twister touched down inside the park. It's like the only theme park in Orlando where a twister actually there's a picture of like the Epcot ball and the twister like right behind it. Crazy. I did a video on it it was like 2 years ago. A lot of shoes commercials. Maybe I need some new shoes. I don't know. I don't know what they're telling me. 300 people here already. Holy crap. Let's go back to the I'm going to refresh the Epcot search on Twitter and see what we'll go to the latest and we'll see what comes up. Well,
oh, you know what we could mention?
Funny memes already, but you know.
Yeah.
Fire breaks out. Breaking. Holy smokes, a large structure fire has been reported at Epcot. I don't want to like scroll too much because
Yeah, be careful with
people
that.
might say stuff. My family will mount up and save Epcot. I'm not even joking. Sending all my love to cast members. Fired Epcot. This is the best. I think this is the best video we have. Man,
yeah. From the Skyliner. That's the best one.
Chat, does that look like because of the smoke being so dark, does that look like rubber burning or something like that? Or like grease? Like help me out. Walt Disney World will never be destroyed by tornadoes. Fact. No, I didn't say it'd be destroyed. I'm just saying.
What you were just talking about, Ivan put it in the group chat.
Oh.
But yeah, you can leave this up. That's
Ratatouille is temporarily closed. I wonder why.
It
looks like burning tires, right? Oil or rubber or grease, not wood. Yeah, exactly. Nick says it probably was a grease fire. That's a lot of grease.
I mean, the food there is pretty greasy.
That is true.
They're not shy to add all those extra calories.
Just to see that thing, like.
Look at all the people who are evacuated.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes. If that was us right there, Jay would take out his phone right away and start recording everything. You got the ambulance on scene, which is probably there all the time. You got the cops, you got the ambulance.
Now, where are these people going? Down here. They're going the opposite direction. Man, that's just freaking. It's just.
I can't imagine seeing that on the Skyliner. Imagine going from Hollywood Studios to Epcot, France. You're like, oh, this spring break is really nice. I'm glad we came all the way here. And you're like, oh my gosh.
Shingles burn black. Okay. Black smoke means a lot of carbon from things like rubber or metal. Yeah, exactly. Interesting. That's interesting. All right, let me let's see if we can get to the core of the apple here. And figure out, they keep showing that same. There is so many pictures like from other places. Again, I don't want to like super scroll, but I'm gonna put this picture back up because this was pretty good while we're waiting on confirmation. Yeah, again, if you've ever gone to Epcot, This is France. This area, hold on, let me click so you can see my cursor. This area up at the top is where the flow of traffic is, right up here. This is the flow of traffic. This is the bridge you come down from England where Disparu lives. So you come down here and you hit the first food pavilion, which is right here. Then this pavilion now sells like margarita, like slushy alcohol drinks now. So this is a restaurant. And then this is all behind the scenes. To go to Ratatouille, you got to go past this maze that's made out of hedges.
Where's the Skyliner? Can we see that in the shot?
The Skyliner would be like right
Behind,
here.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, literally right here. There's Ratatouille is there. There you could see right here. I don't know if you could see it. Like this little, that's a Skyliner holder, whatever you want to call it. So it's right out of the shot. But yeah. So if the fire is here, it was definitely something happened that, yeah, dumpster fire, right? Dumpster fire, maybe. You would think Channel 7 would have something again, like by now. They're just using Channel 7 is just literally using other people's footage to report that. My man Scott Gutson, this guy is always on top of it. If you like theme parks, he's definitely the Twitter account to follow. Disney says a cooler backstage at Epcot near the France Pavilion caught fire and was extinguished. No injuries reported. A cooler.
A cooler?
Somebody explain to me what that would be. Like a cooler? Because when I think of coolers,
ice.
Yeah, you're thinking about that little thing you take to the beach. Not like but I'm sure it's something completely different. So that does seem strange. Does it say like a HVAC unit, like an air conditioning?
That could be something, yeah.
Like an AC unit.
Hey,
there's also a backstage cooler according to Disney Parks blog.
Check your text messages really quick.
Yeah. A compressor or overheating the compression unit. Man, how would that thing like go up in flames like that? It means an air conditioner. Dude used poor word verbiage. So an air conditioner caught on fire and made that type of black smoke. Is that it? Man, everyone's all over. A refrigeration unit has motors and they are full of propane, which is used as a coolant very often. Craig in the morning for $5. That's wild, man. That's pretty wild. Won't stop the clickbait vloggers from saying it was massive. Yeah, that's what I put in the title.
Literally breaking massive fire.
They're talking about me.
France Pavilion. Yep. Well.
Lots of people looking and being noisy. I guess someone was there. Looks like it's being handled. Someone in maintenance is in trouble.
That's
all they have to say. Scott usually has everything when it comes to theme parks, so he got in there quick. Well, there you have it. Quick little live stream on like
little coverage. We didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know what happened. So Jay was like, "I'm going live," and I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, you guys put this in the group chat. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is like what a crazy picture this was. Epcot's gone through it, man. This was the Twister touching down.
Wasn't that a ride somewhere?
At Universal.
That's it. Yes.
Oh, the irony, man. Oh, the irony. This is not today. If you're just tuning in, this is not today. I was just saying that this is the second time since I've been part of Park Hopping that Epcot has caught fire. or some part of a pavilion has caught fire, and they also dealt with a twister. So it's like, I
Epcot's
don't
been
know.
through it. Yeah.
Yeah, they maybe like someone's trying to tell them get rid of those food festivals. We're
Yeah.
tired of it. So
Go back to how it used to be. Bring back space and learning.
there's heavy conversations in the chat about propane and AC and all that stuff. I guess we'll get the full information as soon, but if that's what they're reporting, that it was just a cooler that caught fire, that is just, it just sounds odd. That's all I have to say. It just sounds very odd that that's what was burning like this. I don't know if we've ever, since we've been covering park hopping for the past few years, I don't ever remember anything. And this is still the best video that's out there. It's very odd to think that that was an AC unit or a cooler going up like that.
Mm.
It's almost like it exploded.
For real.
You know?
All that smoke.
So anyway, that's it. Also, if you're new here, why not subscribe? We do these kind of things all the time. And we talk a lot about theme parks. Actually, I just put a video up about how the vloggers, since that lady was making fun of vloggers, some of the vloggers did a no-no and kind of got into Epic Universe when they shouldn't have been. So that video is,
that's a hot topic. Yeah.
A lot of people are calling for these vloggers not to go back, like to be put in like some kind of probation, because right now at Epic Universe, it's just for families of the team members. And they're like, how are all these vloggers in here? They don't have family members. So
yeah,
we'll
next month is going to be for friends. This month is family.
Yeah. So that's where we'll be at. But anyway, Jonas says don't ban Drew. He's a good guy. It's a hot topic, man. That's all I'm saying. And it's like,
yeah.
I do know some of the vloggers got there, and some of them are friends of mine, and they went and they didn't post anything. They just went and just said, hey, I went, I had a good time. But we were also seeing footage of those that like secretly recorded video. And I couldn't share that in the video because I didn't want Universal to be like, hey, you're not allowed to show that. So, you know, we didn't do that. But anyway, quick 30-minute live stream on the fire of Epcot. Seems like everybody's okay. No one was hurt. And any final words?
I'm just glad that everyone is safe, that no one got hurt, and go back to going to the theme parks. And soon, like Jay said, we're going to be at Epic Universe. Yeah. You know, park hopping respects the rules around here. So yeah, absolutely. We'll go when it's Friends Month. We will respect the rules. Anyway, we'll leave this up. Thank you guys again. I'm glad no one was hurt. And you may go back to your regular scheduled programming. I'm just going to hit the red button. We didn't really do anything.